Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So it's been about a week, and this week has gone quite well, actually. Had an event on the weekend, which I was going to do a recording on, but chose to just reflect on it here. And from that, well, it was at a high tea, a little bit concerned about going into it around food, but as a whole, it was a great day. It was a great day. A nice reminder that was a frame, because what I come to find is that the power of the frame, how we lead into events or circumstances, can really dictate our actions. And so I toyed with that idea this week and realized that, hey, why am I there? I'm there to celebrate the birthday of my partner. That to me was what was important. Not the food, not the cake, which is also the food, but to celebrate, my partner having her birthday and being able to share that with people that she cares about. And leading into that frame, I noticed that I didn't focus on the food as much as I typically would. I actually sat down, was able to be present with the people around me, enjoy some good conversations. And that's something that I've come to really encourage a lot of people now, especially with my clients, is the power of the frame. What is the goal of us going to this event? Why are we here? And understanding that the food will always be there and not making the frame around the food. That has been a big takeaway for me as of recent, especially as I've come out of this diet. I've noticed now that my hunger signals aren't as bad as they used to be. They aren't as severe. I'm not focused on food as much. I'm really watching the clock, which is a win. And as a whole, I'm super excited to continue sharing this journey with you guys on YouTube. I had a bit of a chuckle because so far my last video had no plays. And the reason why I laughed is that I've realized I've entered my Rocky cutscene when it comes to content. All right, 0 plays. Why the hell would anyone watch me anyway? And with that, I sort of sat back and went, well, I'm going to give them a reason to. And for the longest time, I've never felt like I could truly be myself. And that was a blend of me believing that I needed to mold me around the preferences of others in front of me. That's where a lot of my self-doubt stems from. I talk about that a lot, and it almost sounds like a crutch. But it's the truth. It's my truth. I was always under the impression that I am not enough the way I am, and so I need to augment myself in a way that would make me accepted. And in doing that, a version of me was accepted that wasn't truly me. And that sucked. Because no matter where I went, I truly felt alone, and I hated that. And so this video, whether it gets 0 plays or 1 play or 10,000, I am sitting here in front of you now on camera to say that this ends now. I truly believe that in order to give my best self, I need to be myself. And authenticity is something that's very important to me. And so here I am now telling you that this is, from here on out, everything I do will be truly authentic to me. Everything I talk about, everything that I want to educate you on, everything that we discuss in a comment section, in person, on a phone call, in a group chat. I am here, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you that I am going to be my most authentic self. And so leading from that, getting into the nitty-gritty of what this series is about, training has been going superb. This weekend I have my massage course with Discover Massage, getting that so that I can be more hands-on, especially with the work I'm doing with Conrad from Cure out at Miranda. And that also means that I can, from there, will invest into my own massage table so that I can get more hands-on with people so that I can keep giving them the best service that I can. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going on inside my life right now. Training and nutrition are very much on point. More than likely going to get a food bump, I'd say next week or the week after. And I'm very much looking forward to that. That'll take me to about 3,000 calories per day, well, a bit over 3,000 calories per day, 400 grams of carbs, which is quite nice. And I'm looking forward to eating all of that. So thank you very much for tuning in. This one is a little bit shorter than most, but I believe that's for the best. So thank you very much, team. Take care. Have an awesome, awesome week. And I'll talk to you next episode.